Hello and welcome to MSN Streaming BBA now. I'm your host, DoggyDog91, and I hope you're all ready for a good race here. Post it for me. I DM'd have him do it. Yeah. I'm not sure how to post the stream because they said there was a stream command, but it doesn't work. However, we're gonna get going regardless here. Yeah, that doesn't work. Okay. Well, let me try that one more time. But they can start whenever. We have the number 2 Pioneers here versus the number 7 Spartans, of course. It's gonna be a good one. We have a D1 matchup. Stream. Oh, okay. Link. Paste. Team 1. Pioneers. Oh, I have to fill that in. Team 2 is going to be the Spartans here. Las Vegas Spartans. Let's post that. And, oh, okay. Yeah, doesn't work. Someone post it's broken for me. Yeah, we're going to have somebody else post that, but thank you if you're just tuning in. I mean, nobody's probably tuning in just yet because I don't think it's posted, but yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, you think it would work. Sadly, it doesn't. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna send it to Razor here. He's obviously gonna get this in for me. All right. Perfect. And post. Cool. I'm gonna check out the volume real quick. Give me 1 second. Yeah, volume looks good, and we should get going here. Obviously, the reddish underglow cars are the Spartans, and green ones are the Pioneers. We're gonna get going here. I've also never streamed this before, so if I'm not the greatest with the commands and shit, if I need commands, I'm not sure if I do, then cut me some slack, obviously. Anyways, we're off here. Pioneers off to a good start, wrecking 2 of them right there. That will be cert, getting those 2 collisions. And the Spartans are coming up regardless. We're obviously having a good start right here. Usually the start of the race isn't as important unless you get knocked off, but we're gonna keep spectating some different players here. We'll get some different POVs. We have Ved 135790, of course. Yeah, it's also unfortunate because I don't know a lot of these players. I'm a little bit newer to the league, so there you go right there. And yes, that is me, Vok Forgotten. Thank you for tuning in. If you're just coming in now, feel free to like and subscribe. It is always appreciated. And Ved gets the wreck on Flashnick. Sends him flying. He is going to get wrecked himself. There he goes. Going to move on to 720 points. A person I was trying to recruit for the Delaware Dragons, which I was not successful in, unfortunately. Alright, he's going to pick up some drafts, and he's running a slip right here, I would only assume. We have Red K Waiter Chick, Flashnick, recovering from his previous flip, and he's back at the front with Raz, that is, Timeless Razor. And we have Mutt holding up the 3rd spot. It's Neon getting the slip. He is going to be in a 4v1 right there. Goodness gracious. And yes, I am streaming for JD the King. Welcome to the stream. Alright. And I believe they want to switch servers after this, which obviously we'll catch up with that when it happens, but anyways, Flashnick getting the slip. He's back in 1st place with 3 Spartans trailing him. And you guys will see what a real stream looks like at the end, because I haven't really seen many scoreboard covers, but I made a basic one. Like, I didn't really go all out, but it's a basic one. Anyways, we're going to keep going here. We have 4 Spartans at the front. All of the Pioneers are going right through right now. We're at the middle of the race. So obviously this is where, if you get flipped, you might not recover and be able to get back into those high spots. So everybody's got to be careful at this point. But it is a longer map, so maybe not. That could not just not be true. Little collision right there. A couple pioneers crashing into each other. All will recover. And who is that in first? That is Dust Poop TE. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, he's been first for a good bit. He's chilling right there. Anyways. Ooh. Raz. Yeah, that's Dev. Dev almost gets taken out by his own teammate. He recovers, and we're gonna have about a group of 10 racers right here, all in one. He's gonna help Neon recover. Gonna move on to everyone. Fragman is flipped right there. Decent recovery, so he will likely catch up. Iraqi getting some action right here. Oh yeah, we're gonna go to the first place though. This is what matters as of now, as we reach the later stages. It looks like the Pioneers have great position. Oop, somebody off the race there, but Pioneers have great position right now. It looks like it's gonna come down to the wire. Okay. Raz doing a great job mixing up the defenders right there. Pharaoh, I would only assume, is gonna try to wall that guy. He fails at doing so. Good hit. That guy's off. Timeless Razor continues on in first place. I believe that's Ved trying to catch a speed boost. He sadly fails right there. And Timeless Razor is going to keep his first place as the end of the race approaches. Game 1. Could go either way here. I mean, the Spartans have pretty good position. Depends on the defense of the Pioneers here. And this one's going to come down to the wire. That guy gets flipped. Great play by Pharaoh. And they may be seeing a top 2 finish right here. Obviously, we will see as I get ready to determine the winner. Obviously, cut me some slack on this first race. What's going to happen here? What team is Fragman on? What team is he on? I would only assume he is on the Spartans as they take the first race. He is, right? Yeah, I'm just going to assume he's on the Spartans. And now they want to switch servers, but yep, he is on the Spartans. They lose on points, but they did win the race, so 17-16 is your current score. Heading into a new server, I believe. We're going to go 17 to 16 here. Everybody's going to leave the server. All right. 17 to 16. Good job to the Pioneers for winning that. But we're going to switch servers, so don't mind the delay, but you're going to be seeing my stream is starting screen until we get ready for the next race, but I will be joining that link shortly, so stay tuned, please. All right, but I'll keep that up, that scoreboard up. I'll determine that later, but yeah. All right, well, we'll see you guys. Oops. Alright, now we're good. I obviously just have to fix my screen real quick as we are in the new server. Apologize for that mishap right there. And alright, we are back. Alright. Got all the cars ready. And yeah. And obviously, anybody that's still in here, I appreciate your patience as we switch servers. It's always appreciated. And yes, I will update that right as we speak. As the race gets started here, I'm not quite sure what map we're going on. But technically, in the series, the Spartans are going to be winning. Along with the score now being 1-0. Appreciate that. Alright. And yes, thank you for any compliments coming my way. Always appreciated. Would be even more appreciated with a subscription and a like to the video. Sorry for that shameless promotion right there. But anyways. Flash Nick approaching. Gonna go for the flip on Big Fella. We saw him get flipped before. He is gonna be flipped right there. He will recover. As 4 Pioneers have really good position right now. Spartans needing to get a game right here, as they are down on points regardless, despite my apologies of having the series lead. The series lead doesn't really mean much. That's what I've learned from this game. My short time playing it, the series lead is irrelevant. Obviously, you need points. And that is what my Delaware Dragons team did. We lost a race to keep it going so we could win on points. And we ended up beating the Toronto Otters. Fun fact, I do own the Delaware Dragons, if you're wondering. Alright. Big Fella getting in the mix again right there. We're going to get off Flash Nick right here. On to It's Neon. We're going to go to a Spartans player. Obviously, I've been on a lot of Pioneers. Going to give the Spartans some screen time. Get It's Neon's experience. So he is in first place. This is a pretty dark map. I'm not a big fan of that. The underglows do look pretty sick in my opinion. Obviously, let me know what you guys think, but I think I like the green cars a little better than the red ones. I'm going to keep it a buck right here. I am liking the green cars a little better. Maybe that's why they're winning. They have the better design. Fragman way at the back. Snow-wise, not even the race. We're going to go to Timeless Razor here. Another sad non-dragon recruit. I did try to recruit Timeless Razor as well. Didn't work out. Obviously. But okay. We're going to keep going here. Timeless Razor taken out of the racetrack. He's going to have to recover on the grass. Interesting right there. He's not going to touch the grass right there. And we're going to go to Godfather right here. The man himself who wanted a great stream. Here you go. But here we are. He is playing defense right now. Obviously, very clearly, this Pioneer's defensive stability. He has been sitting there the whole time. Helps his teammate recover. And Iraqi is sitting at the back. However, he can catch some drafts and easily catch up. We're mid-race, for anybody wondering. Obviously, you guys can see that yourself. But, yeah. Big Fella actually at the front usually gets taken out. Not to insult, but he has been taken out the most thus far from what I've been seeing. Yeah, which is not much because I can only spectate one player. But anyways, 720 points. I believe considered the best player, right? Is Eagle Star X the best or is 720 points the best? I've heard both. And we have an elimination on the board. Ved is off the map. Well, obviously, let me know about that. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got here. 720 points, slipping up right here. I believe, who has that first place spot? I think that's a Spartan. It is a Spartan, yep. Spartan has first place currently. Pharaoh is gonna... Why am I calling him Pharaoh now? 720 points. Gonna try to take out Dev. He almost succeeds. His teammate helped him recover. Real mutiny at the back. Going for a hit on It's Neon. Sadly misses in a big collision. And he is flying around right now. Godfather caught up in the mix. 3 Pioneers down. As we approach the ending part of this race, the Pioneers obviously taking themselves out. That is not in the game. Oh, he got eliminated. Yeah, he's the guy who got eliminated. He is on the Spartans. Is he? I don't know. The display name. These aren't the display names. These are their actual usernames. So I don't know. I don't know who's on what team based on username. But yeah, I'm not quite sure. That's why I'm a little hesitant on the scoreboard with the lead, the series lead, because I have to figure out which team actually won, which is a problem. Not really, but yeah, it's fine. And Cert is gonna get a boost from Raz right there. They're gonna be 1 and 2. Goes for the hit on defense, gets the wall. Iraqi becoming a problem. He gets taken out as well. And now it's gonna be a little 1v1 action. It's Neon and Serto, both in the front. That guy goes flying. He's not offense. Serto gets routed by It's Neon. And Dust is approaching. I would only assume to boost him up, which he will. Flashnik trying to do what he can here. Salvage the situation. He cannot. And the Pioneers are going to have to play a slip at the end of the game. Godfather goes for a hit. He almost takes himself out. He recovers instantly. And now we're going to have to see if the Pioneers can potentially form a line and slip to the end. We're at the end of the race right now. Spectate Neon. Let's see. Where's Neon? It's Neon. Is he on? Yeah, he is on the Spartans. We'll take a peek at Neon. Let's see. We got Neon. He is in the grass right now. He's going to recover. And he takes himself out. Gets a good recovery, but Fragman, who won the first race, trying to approach here. Could he get another win? He will! And the Spartans go up 2-0 in the series. Good job to Fragman right there. And that is going to be a Spartans victory. Good job to Fragman. He has 2 wins on the day. Alright. We have a 2-0 series. I don't know if they're down on points still. Guess we'll see right now. So we're going to take that off our screen and check the points. Oh shit, you can't see it because of the stupid voting. 18-14. There we go, right there if you want a screenshot. Spartans win that one 18-14. Let's do some basic addition. Let's do it together. What's 17 plus... What was it again? I know I pressed the flag. Alright, they got 14. What's 14 plus 17? Let's do some quick addition. It's going to be 31. And what is 16 plus... What the fuck was it again? 18. It's 34. Spartans are in the lead, is what we're getting from that. Okay. Sorry for my unfortunate math errors. Or, not errors, right? Let me know if that's not correct. I'm pretty sure that's correct. Oh, is there an error? Oh, everybody's just spamming the math in the chat. Yeah, Spartans are up right now. 34-31. They are the number 7 seed. Maybe going to get an upset on this number 2 seeded Pioneers team. Guess we'll find out. I do have 34-31. Yes, I do. Good job with the Spartans, especially Fragman, achieving his 2nd victory in this race. And we might have to keep an eye on him here. I mean, he is doing very good so far. 14 points on the day. Only in 2 races. He still has some chances to get some more, maybe. And the Pioneers, I mean, they have just got to step it up. I mean, Vok Vergon, do you want me to join Dragons? That is for next season to decide. I have no idea. We'll see next season. But, anyways, never mind the Dragons. Whoa! Big team collision right there. Iraqi says, fuck you, Frag, man. I don't want you to win again. Just absolutely spotties his own teammate right there. Out of anger that he sadly could not get those first place spots. Fragman getting them. So that was a shameless collision. Anyways, here we go. Snow Eye's not in the race. Okay. I'm not a big fan of the spectators because they are not in the race, and when I try to flip, sometimes I go to them. Anyways, we have Timeless Razor here. Gonna boost up 720 points, and yes, I memorized that Pharaoh is 720 points. I no longer need to look. Got that one down. And Dust Poop is gonna try to slip through right there. He's getting walled off, and looks like it's gonna be no good. Actually, no, he's slipping through. He's getting there. He created an opening for Iraqi and It's Neon, who apparently is one of the best slippers. He should be, at least. Godfather's Domain, the main man himself. Haven't seen what he placed today, but I'm sure he's doing great. He's the greatest player of all time. Alright. Iraqi, the guy who hit Fragman at the beginning of the race, gets absolutely barrel rolled. And he is going to be not out of the race, but not in a good position. Big fella. I'm not going to say nothing more about Big Fella. He's probably better than me at the game, so we'll let him be. Flashnick, just fucking... Oh, man. Oh, them two are having a great time back there. And Iraqi's trying to not get walled off. He'll succeed at doing so. And he gets the flip on whoever that was. But he gets flipped himself. Unfortunate right there, and the Pioneers don't have great position. I believe those are 2 Spartans up ahead. I could definitely be wrong. I probably am wrong. No, yeah, no, those are 2 Pioneers at the front. That's my mistake. 2 Pioneers on the front right there. It's a 2v2. 720 points coming in to help his team. But obviously, Spartans not going to give up too easily. And I could see a big race out of the Pioneers here. I mean, they've been quiet today. They're big players. Have definitely been doing good, but I think if those big players can explode, like you have that 720 points, you got pretty much everyone on the team should be good. Like Serto, I know he's pretty good. You got a lot of good players. They just got to start performing with those slips. And once that happens, I mean, Spartans could be in big trouble, which we will see shortly. But we have a little 2-stack right here. It's Neon trying to break it up, as stacks are pretty overpowered. Oh, what a recovery. Takes out one on the way. And 720 is going to draw back for defense, while Mutt holds up the top. Not too much to worry about for him. He's getting defended very well in that first place spot. We're going to look at one of the slippers POVs, Ved right here. So I would only assume he is going to get that slip at the very end of the race. And he is also on the Spartans, who are currently winning this race. Not by much. It's a 3-point game. I mean, this is a good D1 game. Every player here definitely worthy of skills. So we will see who comes out on top. However, the Pioneers should probably try to get a win. A race win for the series. So as not to get swept by the Spartans. But we shall see. We're at the end of the race right here. Ved is going to try to defend some of these slips. As Iraqi gets through, It's Neon gets through. And we have a 4 and 2 right here. 4 for the Spartans. 2 for the Pioneers. One of them gets taken out. But I believe that's Mutt at the front. Is he going to hold that position? Is he going to? He will. Mutt is going to get the win for the Pioneers. Yeah, he is one of the Pioneers. That's a good job to Mutt right there. He gets the victory for the Pioneers. And before anything, I am going to click on this flag so that all the stat takers can get their stuff. But the Pioneers take a race. So we can now put Pioneers for the first time today. And this is a 2-1 series. And by the way, on the left, that doesn't mean the leader. That's just, actually, I'll do the leader. You know what? Change of plans. I'll do the leader. The series leader. That would make a lot more sense. And my mistake for the Pioneers. Here you go. Oops. Pioneers win. Good job, Pioneers. You won the game. 17-16 on that one. They get 1 point back. And can people please tell me the score in the chat? That would be appreciated if you guys could just tell me the score. But good job to the Pioneers. As we get ready for a new race. 17-16, right? Yep. 17 Pioneers, 16 Spartans. And we are going to do the math real quick. So It's currently 31, so they got 17. 31 plus 17, that'd be 48. 48 for the Pioneers. Not 348, they aren't that good. Alright, and 16 for the Spartans. They would be at 50. Oops. And alright, scoreboard is all updated. As this guy is just not moving. We're going to spectate a different guy. And we have Serto for the Pioneers currently holding up his spot right here. Takes out his teammate. But appreciate it. Let me know if I have that. Let me know if I have that correct. 50 to 48. That seems to be the common consensus. Appreciate it, everybody. Does seem to be the common consensus, though. That's what I'm going to go with. No, I did do the math, so nice. And no, they don't have 348. They're not that. A little funny story for the stream while we're shot at the beginning of the race. When I first came to the league, I believe the Buffalo we're gonna have some lag. Oh, we're gonna catch up here. Will Serto recover? We're gonna see that first. He will. No, he won't. I lied. He did not recover. But the first week I was ever in this league, the Buffalo Comets got blown out by a record amount. I believe it was like over 100 points. And I just thought that was normal because it was the first score I ever saw. So I thought teams were getting blown out by 75 to 100 points every game, but it just turned out the team was really bad. But I had no idea. So I was like, I don't want my team to get blown out by 100 points. So that was the goal. You know, it wasn't to win, it was to not get blown out by 50 points. Which is a little funny story. Yeah, apparently it was 100 points, the most ever, I believe, from what I saw in records. I think it's the biggest blowout ever in this league, and that's the first ever score I saw, so I was pretty worried my team was going to get absolutely dicked. And we kind of did. I mean, that first Dragon season, my team was 3-6, 2 being forfeit wins, so not too much accomplished there. And our only win against a deceased Louisiana Birds team who put up a good fight, but we ended up getting the upper hand on them. I'm sorry for any OG Dragons that sadly did not stay with us for this season. We got a lot of players, and it's just management basics. There's not much I can do about it. But I am sorry for any OG Dragons that did not get to stay. But okay, anyways, moving on. We're in the middle of the race. And it seems as if the Spartans have great position again as we are approaching the middle, as I literally just said. And Raz and Neon are going to have a little 1v1 right there. Neon doesn't really get the better of him. It's hard to get the better of somebody in this race, because even if you wall them, they're just going to instantly come back. You've got to take them out. And I don't see anybody getting knocked off the map in this race. I don't see it happening. Just because, I mean, that wall is pretty high. And it's only one wall. The other one's way too far over. I mean, nobody's really going to be driving over there. Other than, I believe that is, missed the name. But yeah, somebody was over there for a little bit. And NASCAR Nut. Oh my goodness, NASCAR Nut is in the chat. What's up, NASCAR Nut? He is the legend at this game, if you're wondering who NASCAR Nut was. He is a legendary Backstreet Battles player and a Dragons legend, no matter how it works. And Godfather, not in this race, decides to sit this one out, I guess. Their best player sitting out. I have no idea if he's the best player, but big fella. Gonna spectate him again. He's a Spartan. And they do have the lead right now, whether it's by 2 points or 20 points. A lead is a lead, and they have it. But I feel like this race could change a lot. The Pioneers creeping up. They just got their first win. I mean, is that all they needed to really get going? You know, the little Jaylen Brown, don't let us get one. Wouldn't be a reverse sweep, but, you know, guess we'll see. He gets flipped right there. We're going to spectate 720 points right here as he goes after Dust Poop TE and decides to wall him off, potentially allowing his teammate right there to get a good slip. But he's going to go for a hit, and both players obviously didn't get the better of each other there. But anyways, wait, Prime? PRT is here. What is going on? Okay, that's interesting. But anyways, we approach the end of the race. The Pioneers have great position. Serto recovers. He's going to get a decent spot. Sends that guy into the wall. And Mutt is going to get another win. Fragman and Mutt, each with 2 wins. Oh my goodness. And we are going to... We're going to get the stats here. Anybody that wanted it was a blowout, 22-10. That is not good for the Spartans. That's a Dragons type of score. And yeah, that is no bueno for the Spartans, that is. Unfortunate. But anyways, we are going to, of course, update the scoreboard as we speak. So we're back to a... And of course, I have to do it. The Pioneers win. Pioneers with the win. I forgot to do that again. But yeah. And it is a 2-2 series. We'll take that off your screen. 2-2 series, and it's back to a deuce. Gonna put deuce. And all right, we're gonna have to do the math now. 22-10. So, and we're gonna get spectating here just in case we get a quick start. As I just said, we're gonna get spectating. 70-60. Is that it? Is that correct? Yeah, it was 22-10. 22-10. 70. Yep, 70-60. He is completely correct. Appreciate the assistance right there. 70-60. Pioneers now lead. Obviously, they came back. It almost felt inevitable being the number 2 seeded team. They are the favorites to win by quite a while. Quite a lot, rather. And they also do have very good players. I mean, your notables are going to be Flashnick. This is from my knowledge, of course. This isn't probably accurate, but 720 points, Flashnick, and Godfather. I've heard of all of them, and Raz. A lot of good players, definitely. Raz goes for a hit right there. Almost gets knocked off. He recovers. And Neon is going to go for the slip. We're on Neon right now. According to Vok Forgotten, one of the best slippers in the game at the end of the race. We're at the beginning, so we're not going to get to see his slipping dominance now, but we'll be on him for a little bit. Well, I'll make sure the scoreboard's correct. Yeah, it is. Yep, we're good. Okay. My mistake, stream chat. I was clicked away for a second right there. Man, okay. Wait, is Dennis in the chat? If Dennis is in the chat, then Klopp must be here too. Dennis and Klopp. Good friends. Alright, anyways. We have Neon and Mutt right there colliding. Raz is going to take the initiative on this wall. Mutt with 2 wins, in fact. I mean, Fragman and Mutt both really carrying their teams. Not so much carrying, but being big factors. They both have 2 wins, 14 points apiece. Obviously, we're going to see if those 2 players can continue those win streaks. Obviously, both of them were in a row for each of those players. Fragman getting the first 2, Mutiny getting the last 2. But yeah, we're going to have to keep an eye on them. I mean, you never know. They could be some big players here at the end. Little collision right there between 2 teammates as we get to the middle of the race. Approaching now. What I find interesting is you have a lot of people just kind of Wait, is that guy out of the map? What is going on there? I don't know. Is that just me? Let me know if I'm tripping, but I just saw somebody driving outside of the map. I don't know. I didn't think that shit was allowed. Yeah, what the hell is this? What is this? What is he doing? Is this allowed? Who is this guy? What? Well, I know who it is, but how is this allowed? What? There's no chance that's a legal play. But anyways, gonna get back to the action after that. Not a mishap. I mean, is that the strategy? If everybody can get outside and you just stack, they can't do much about it. Yeah, I don't know how that works, but okay. And anyways, we have 3 Pioneers at the front, 2 Spartans. I bet it's Neon trying to hold them. He gets absolutely body slammed to the side. He's gonna quickly recover. And my mistake, that was 4 Pioneers and 1 Spartan. Pharaoh just has a darker car than the rest of his team. But he is on the Pioneers, 720 points. And Mutt is going to be in first place again. Not a surprise at this point. I mean, back-to-back wins, he's going for his 3rd. He's currently leading this one. We have Ved at the back. Not sure what to say here. He's just chilling at the back, getting the drafts. I mean, you gotta understand the gameplay. You can't always be in the front. Sometimes you just gotta be the guy in the back. I have a little lag spike there, but okay. Serto still holding up first place. We're gonna see if he can hold that. That's Godfather approaching at second place. Some interesting defense. It's gonna kind of work as he walls both his own teammate. And there we go. And he's still outside the map. I don't know if this is legal, but he's just chilling outside. Is that a pointed? Okay. You know what? I am just gonna disregard that and assume it's just strategy. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there, but okay. Flashnick standing on business at the front, just absolutely blindsides that guy. Whoever that was, didn't catch the name. But Red K Waiter chick at the front. Neon has something to say about it. And he is going to wall that guy. We are approaching the end of the race really quickly. Mutt in great position. Big surprise. We'll see if he can get first again. He might win his third in a row here. Oh, no. He doesn't, and Iraqi gets the win for the Spartans. I believe the Pioneers got 2, 3, 4, 5, right? I think they might have. Yeah, the Pioneers are still going to handle that race despite Iraqi winning. The rest of the Spartans were just not there. And we have a new winner finally. I mean, 20-13 game. Goodness gracious. All right. And the Spartans win that race technically. The Spartans are up 3-2 in the series. We're going to update this. 3-2 Spartans. And I'm going to take that off your screen. Spartans win. But do not win on the scoreboard. That is for sure. That's for certain. But anyways, we're gonna get to the nitty-gritty here. So we have a 20. So the Spartans, no, Pioneers, we're on the Pioneers. They got 20, that's easy. We got 90 for the Pioneers. Spartans with 13, that would be 73. They're down 17 points here. I mean, that's a tall order, if you ask me. I'm gonna take that off the screen. And as they get ready to potentially finish off the Spartans, I mean, the Spartans may want to take the loss right here and just try to get better positioning because they would need an absolute blowout, such as the Dragons 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 miracle over the Otters. Something similar to that would win them this game. Other than that, I don't see how they could get first place and come out on top here. Unless it's a complete sell job by the Pioneers, which they're too experienced of a team to mess up that badly. I mean, they have very experienced and good players. I don't see them messing up that bad. And yeah, we're gonna go to game 6. We're currently in game 6. Flashnick almost gets taken off the map. He's gonna have to recover there. We're gonna move on to It's Neon. Somebody else almost off the map. People are getting absolutely popped on this map. 4 Spartans at the front currently. Not that it matters. We're very early race. And that is going to be a 1-for-1 right there for, I believe that was Dust. I believe that was Dust Poop. TE. Believe so. But yeah, it is kind of a blowout right now. I wouldn't count the Spartans out. They really show that they could be resilient in those first 2 races. But I think they're going to need a fragman. Dan the Fragman. Not Dan. Yeah, his name is Dan. I don't know how I knew that. Anyways. Dan Fragman 123 MVP is going to need a MVP performance these next 2 races if they're going to want to get back in this because he won those first 2 races for him. He's going to have to do very similar things if they want to catch up to the Pioneers here, who are, like I said, a very experienced team, the number 2 seed currently. So I doubt that they're going to let the Spartans handle them around here. We'll see though. I mean, we approach the 3rd mark of the race. We're going to get a look at that. Oh, man. That guy's absolutely flipped. Godfather almost gets flipped, avoids it. We're going to move on to Iraqi in first place. The winner of the last race. Now, Iraqi, did he save them or did he not save them? Who knows? I mean, he got first place, but they still got blown out that race by 7 points. 7 points isn't much of a blowout, but they still lost considerably. So, I mean, you got to wonder, even if he wins again, at what cost? And Mutt, also a very close contender in that race, almost got the win. Takes out 2 of his teammates, or at least 1 of his teammates. He recovers at least, so that is a plus. Plus on the book for Iraqi. Also takes out Dust Poop TE. And make sure to hit that guy. He is a teammate killer right now, but we have Big Fella in 12th place right here. That is dead last. 720 points, 4th place, moving up to 3rd. 3 Pioneers at the front as we move over the halfway point of the race. I mean, we got to wonder, should the Spartans just go for a bum rush push at the end? It could be worth it. I mean, we'll see, but I wouldn't be surprised if we got a Game 7 here. Even if it is a point blowout Game 7, still a Game 7. Which is not bad by the Spartans, even if they lose. This was the number 2 seeded team. Such as when my Dragons play the number 1 seeded Vipers. And how is this happening again? What is this shit? Going outside the map. But yeah, my Dragons team is gonna play the number 1 seeded team. That is gonna be an interesting experience for us. I mean, we are gonna play a stacked up team. So even if we don't come out on top, it's all just a learning experience at the end of the day. So we try to continue slipping into the playoffs. Gonna see if we can do so. But anyways, Pharaoh, 27-20, almost taking his teammate. He recovers from that one. Good recovery there. We are approaching the end of the race. And our 2-time winner, Mutt, in last place here. He's going to start slipping up, I would assume. But he's holding up the back. In fact, 3 Pioneers are holding up the back. Spartans are going to need, like I said, an absolute miracle here if they want to win this game. He's going to hit his teammate. That's not good. I don't know if he'll get back in time. You got to wonder, will he get back? We don't know. But another thing is, are the Pioneers even gonna try to win this race? Who knows? That's pretty hard to do, to calculate it so you just don't win and get good placement, but who knows? He's gonna help out his teammate Big Fella right there. And we're at the end of the race now. This is where your slips need to come up huge. And they will come up huge. 1 Pioneer down. And they have a top 2 right now if they can avoid the slip. Great defense, he takes out 2. It's Neon, I believe, putting up some good defense. And the Pioneers are going to get first place. That is Mutt's 3rd win of the day, mind you. He has won every single race for his team. I mean, absolute lock on this Pioneers team. Goodness gracious. The Pioneers win. We're going to a Game 7. As Mutt captures the win. We are back to a deuce, folks. And, of course, before I update this, let me first take that off your screen, and then we will get the flag here. Let's see who won. 10-23. That is another blowout. That's not what you want to see. But we are going to do the points here. So 90, they got 23. That is a lot of points, I'll tell you that much. That's good for 113 points on the day. Not bad. Then a mere 10 for the Spartans. As Real Mutant Dust Poop TE puts up 4. That is the highest score for the Spartans there. They're down 20 points heading into the last race. Wait, is that 30? Yeah, they're down 30 points. I don't think they can win. Yeah, they can't win. They're down 30 points. Yeah, they're out of contention for the race, but we'll see if they finish it off strongly. I mean, that's what you gotta do. If you're in this position, you know, you're playing the number 2 seed. You knew you probably weren't gonna win. Just finish out the race. You just gotta finish it out. And let me update anything necessary. It's a deuce, 3-3. Got the scores, perfect. Okay. So this race doesn't really matter. This is just a points race, pretty much, because even if they all score top 6, I believe they still cannot win. They could put it close, don't get me wrong, but, I mean, they still can't really win, regardless, like I just said. Dust Poop TE, the highest score for the Spartans that game gets flipped. Yeah, I believe the Pioneers got a top 3. I mean, that's a killer right there. And you got to wonder why you're down 30. You're letting them get these top 3s, these top 4s even, potentially. I'm not too sure about that. That was a complete guess, but Thank you if you're still in here, by the way. I mean, obviously, the Spartans out of contention of winning this race, so if you're still here, I appreciate it. And another quick shameless plug, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. It goes appreciated. And okay, spectating Flashnick here. Having a pretty good game, I would assume. Obviously the best game and most notable game coming out of Mutt. With 3 wins, that is 21 points right off. And then he probably did just as good in those not first 3, but rather 3 Spartan wins. You would have to assume he did pretty solid there. Anyways, Red K Waiter Chick gonna keep bumping the opposition right there. And yeah, Spartans are still trying. It's commendable. It really is. So yeah, I mean, you can't give up. You just got to keep going. You do it for some pride, you know. At least keep your pride. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if my team would do much better. But you know, we could. We could. I believe last season there was a big upset in the playoffs. I know that. The Huskies beat the number 1 seed. That was a good a good upset right there from what I know. From my knowledge, that was a big upset. 39-6 races is what I'm getting. I mean, that is some serious pointage. I mean, gosh damn. Absolutely cooking up the Spartans right now. Gosh damn. And Neon, trying to get Cert on the wall right here, you will succeed in doing that. But it doesn't do much else. And 720 points, still in the blackish car. That's a little hard to see, but not see, but tell apart. But luckily the Spartans have their big-ass logo on the front of their cars, so not too bad. But yeah. Oh man, this has been a long one. Ugh. But okay, we're approaching the 2/3 mark, so not too bad. And let me know how you guys have liked the stream. I mean, make sure to let me know what I could do better. If anything, not the 2 mountain. I'm joking. Obviously, you can always be better. Just let me know what you guys think for feedback and all that good stuff. So, yeah. And also, apparently, he can get a perfect game if he finishes right here. He can get the perfect game, which I would assume means getting all 4 wins for your team, which is a really hard thing to do. I mean, it's not easy. I did that once with the Dragons. I got 3. I didn't get 4. I got 3 wins with the Dragons one time last season, but that was just once in D2, so that is not on as large of a stage as Doggy's Gaming Haven, the biggest stage of them all. I mean, if you can perform on Doggy's Gaming Haven, that means that you're a pretty damn good player. You're a pretty good player if you can perform on Doggy's Gaming Haven. As I can tell, all these players are feeling a little pressured. They're on this big MSN stream, but, you know, I wouldn't let it get to me. If I were them, just don't let them. I'm joking. Completely joking, but yeah. Okay. I almost got taken off the map. That was a big fella. I've seen a few tumbles today. He's no stranger. Alright, we actually are approaching the end of the race. Let me make sure I don't get on that guy. Raz is not going to be in first. Godfather could get a good placement. It's Neon is going to take the win for the... I would assume... The Pioneers. I believe he's on the Pioneers. And of course we're gonna check on that. No, he's on the Spartans. My mistake. The Spartans get the win on that. We're gonna get the pointage. 21-12. They actually dominated the Pioneers that race. But everybody, thank you for watching. I'm gonna do the last scoreboard update real quick. As everybody else leaves the game, we're going to get the final score update. I was trying to get that off your screen. The final score will be, so they got 12. 13 plus 12. 125 to 21. 83 plus 21. 104. Yeah, they got the point gap down. 125 to 104, your final score. As the Spartans technically take it in 4 to take the series. Don't take the game. But regardless, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I'm going to put the Pioneers win up right there. No, I won't. That's obnoxious. But thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Appreciate all the support on this one. So, anyways, I'll see you guys later, and appreciate all the likes on the stream and all that good stuff. So, without further ado, I'll see everybody later.